Welcome to Cultural Encounter, exploring life, art, and culture in Yamhill County. My name is Courtney Terry, and my guests today are Holly and Phil Juttelstad, and we are going to talk about the Arts Festival that's happening this summer in downtown McMinnville, and it's the first year. It's so exciting. Can you tell me what is all going to be happening?
Well, I'll tell you the dates to begin with.
Sure, yep, good start.
It's July 18th and 19th, and it's going to be on 3rd Street in downtown McMinnville between Baker Street and Galloway. Mm-hmm. The street will be closed, so it's going to be pedestrian friendly. It's going to be an amazing event, and I thought we'd kind of talk a little bit about how this all came about.
Yeah, definitely.
It really started about a year and a half ago in the fall of 2024. Mm-hmm. I, through a variety of reasons, got together some visual artists initially to talk about art. We wanted to get together. We called it First Tuesday Art and Coffee. Well, we still call it that. We get our artists together on the first of the month. We ended up growing the group larger and larger, more people. We met more artists, visited studios, kind of got a little bit of a reputation, and the McMinnville Downtown Association gave us a call one day, and
so we were looking for places to show the art. Mm-hmm. And we met with Emily at the Downtown Association, and she shared with us the changes they were making to MacFresco. Mm-hmm. And we kind of, as a group, decided that, gosh, this would be a great time to be able to do an art festival and really blend it together and coordinate together. So we had that in December. Then we met with Holly Wagner, who's the president of AAYC, mm-hmm. amazing woman. And we started working with them, and they took us under their wing. We're under their umbrella, so we are officially a nonprofit, and that happened in January. So truly, it was the end of January before everything started coming together. We have a steering committee of some great artists that have helped plan this event, and we have started from zero to where we're at right now, and it has simply been amazing. The support that we have received from businesses, sponsorships, artisans. I mean, we right now will probably have close to 60 artisan booths at the event. We still have people calling us and saying, "Can we get in?" You know, we will fill the street. Yeah. And it's really expanded. We want it to be family friendly, mm-hmm. And so we'll have what we call the kids zone, and the McMinnville Parks and Rec Department has been wonderful, and the library, and we're coordinating with them on Saturday. They're going to have a booth where they're bringing white material mm-hmm. for kids or adults to decorate and put their thoughts of McMinnville on those squares, and then those are going to be sewn together for a quilt to celebrate the 150th anniversary of McMinnville.
Right, which is also happening this summer.
Yeah, so it's just really neat how we can tie that in, and then that's on Saturday and Sunday. We have another kids event where they'll be making crafts and being able to take them home.
Okay.
We're working with the McMinnville Education Foundation, and they're working with the school district and securing art from students in the schools. We've got grade school, middle school, high school art, and we're going to set up a gallery where they can display their art.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and be, something they can be proud of and experience and help them start on their progression in art. And of course, we'll have the face painting and the fun stuff like that as well.
Always,
the kids zone.
Don't forget the graffiti artists.
Yeah,
too.
and then we have a demonstration area, and we have demonstrations lined up both all day Saturday and mm-hmm. Sunday. And I got to say, Mary Artist has been amazing. They're one of our sponsors. They're sponsoring the demonstration booth, mm-hmm. and they are providing, in between the artist demonstrations, they'll be giving little demonstrations like on block printing, and they're going to provide blocks, and people can try it and take home what they've done. So it's a very interactive event that Mary Otters is putting on with all their demonstrations. And then we have a watercolor artist. We have an artist that paints on mineral paper. She's going to demonstrate that. That is very unique. We've got an oil painting artist that's going to demonstrate his art. And then we've got, as Phil mentioned, we have Jonesy, who is a graffiti artist. He does murals, and he's going to do a demonstration with spray cans and acrylic paint, which is fun.
Yes.
I mean, you know, who doesn't want to see that?
Yeah, without getting in trouble, especially.
Exactly. So, and he will have a booth at the event as well for his artwork. So we really, you know, and of course with McFresco, the restaurants and the tasting rooms will flow out into the street. Our artists will be in between. So you might walk down the street, you might see a wine tasting room on the street, and then there might be 4 artist booths, and then maybe it's a restaurant, and then past that maybe it's 2 artist booths. So I mean, it's just gonna flow
the whole place
together, and to be a really neat event. And of course, there's music. You know, McFresco always has music and so the businesses on 3rd Street have put together and have hired musicians to play. So it will be quite the event. But it all came about because Artworks found a need to be able to express art, to bring art to the community, to have McMinnville known for more than, you know, people know of McMinnville because we're in the heart of wine country. And that's wonderful.
Right.
But let's give them something else to come to McMinnville for.
Sure.
Let's give them something else that they can come and do their wine tasting as well as enjoy art. And we have so many amazing artists in the county. The festival, the majority of the festival artists are from Yamhill County. So let's celebrate them.
Yes.
Show what they can do.
Well, I think it's so exciting too, because I know the McFresco is changing a little bit this year. So instead of doing it multiple weekends, they're just doing the one weekend each month of summer.
Right.
Which also will make the arts festival just all the more special, more of a destination. And I love that idea of, I mean, I think a lot of folks are looking for community and looking for ways that they connect, and art is honestly one of the best ways you can do it. It sounds so exciting.
Yeah, and you're right. This is a community event, and our goal, you know, bring the focus of art, but also we want to appreciate the businesses on 3rd. You know, and we want to support them. And that's one of the reasons our location is where it's at. We want to support them. We want McMinnville to thrive. And so we just feel that art is such a great way of bringing people together, and, you know, it's a community.
Yeah, absolutely. And you had mentioned that the Artworks organization is, it sounds like it started out as a few friends and then grew bigger. And
it grew bigger. I started it in relation to the Art Harvest Studio Tour. The Art Harvest Studio Tour is very successful. It highlights anywhere from 30 to 60 artists in the fall. Unfortunately, for the artists that are involved, we never get to see each other's work, because we're busy. We're busy producing work, and so we never see it, and we really never see the artists. So I wanted to get an art community together, and it created a different kind of organization. Very enthusiastic about providing not only a meeting place to talk about art, but to share experiences, to share exhibit opportunities, and then it grows to this much wider community organization that we feel very hopeful that it'll be a success. I know we've been pleasantly surprised.
And the festival, we want to be an annual event. It will be every year. This is the first of many years to come. So our planning and progress for the festival, it's not a one-time thing. We are planning for a continued every year event, because we think McMinnville deserves that.
yeah.
You know?
Well, and it's, all right, so I guess, if anyone, it sounds like you have the artists that you're looking for, but if anyone was interested in volunteering, are you looking for volunteers or for participation in that way?
Absolutely. We've had a lot of people volunteer, which we appreciated, but this kind of event does take a lot of volunteers.
Yes.
So we would, anybody that's interested in volunteering, contact us. We have a website on the AAYC website, and there's a little button you can click to send an email directly to us. If somebody would like to volunteer some time with setup or during the event or whatever it may be, we do appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I gotta shout out. This all came about. So my husband is an amazing artist, and he's been producing work for years. Is in several galleries, and so we just love art. I mean, it's been in our family, and so this is really helping to set this up for McMinnville has just really been enjoyable. It's something that we love, that we are very experienced with, and it's just nice to be able to bring a focus for the community with it.
Yeah, I love that. I love that it's happening in the summer too, because I feel like the Art Harvest Festival or the Art Harvest art tours are incredible, but I love that just being out on 3rd Street, like the kids will be out of school. It's anyone who's potentially wandering by that has no idea what is going on will stumble upon this amazing festival and be able to see and learn things. And I love the idea of really putting it right in our town's living room on 3rd Street. Well,
and the thing is, in no way does this replace Art Harvest Studio Tours. That is an amazing event.
Yeah.
This is to enhance, and that's why it was planned for July, so it would be a couple months in advance. Because you might see some of the artists the same in both events. There is a lot of the artists in Art Harvest will not be in the festival and vice versa, but we do have some that are going to be in both. Like Phil, for example, he'll be in both events. And so this is just an enhancement. It's just another avenue.
And what's special about the Art Harvest tour is that you get to go into people's spaces and see, but they're coming out into the community, and so the artist can really meet people where they are, literally in the street. And so how many, I guess, you had mentioned like a few different types of art that are happening, and so there's the demonstrations, there'll be art for sale, there'll be...
And we have, there's painting artists. We also have ceramics, glassworks, woodworking. We have recycled art. We have fiber art. We have mixed media. We have a wide selection of art that's going to be available to view and enjoy, and jewelry.
There should be something for everyone.
Absolutely.
So what time does it start on Saturday the 17th?
So Saturday it's 10.
18th, sorry.
Yeah, 18th.
Get those dates right.
On the 18th it's from 10 to 6. And on Sunday it's from 10 to 4.
Great. And then the kids, there'll be, folks could go on to, I believe it's aaycor.org for the Arts Alliance of Yamhill County.
That's very good.
And you'll see when you go on there, you'll look at programs, and you'll see, you can either click on artworks to get to it, or you can see it'll say McMinnville Art Festival. Click there, and you'll have direct access to information about the festival.
Wonderful. Well, I'm so excited for this festival to happen. Thank you both for coming in and talking with me about it. And yeah, can't wait to see what happens and for the years to come.
Well, thank you. It will be a fun event.
We're excited.
Yes, thank you. We're looking forward to it. We just hope it doesn't rain.
Right, fair.
In July, I think we're safe.
Usually, but you never know. It's Oregon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Courtney Terry, and this has been Cultural Encounter.